Good evening and welcome to week 3 Monday. Today we have Aloo Nazakat, which is an Indian dish with tomato Saar. Tomato Saar is a tomato chutney with Indian spices. We made that tomato Saar yesterday and here are all the ingredients. So these ingredients, these are for the marinade for the potatoes, and then these will cook the paneer in. So now let me show you the potatoes. So the final product looks like this. So I have a cavity here. So what I need for this is I need some potatoes. So I got some big potatoes. I need a paring knife. This is a paring knife. I need something to scoop. So this is the scoop, and then obviously this is to peel the skin. So let me peel the skin. I've peeled the potatoes. Now make sure that you peel all the skins from the potato, right? So you want it to look really good. What I want to do here is to make a hole like I did here. This looks, this will stand. This looks a little dome. So what I'll do is I'll cut off a little bit piece here, and so with this, you don't want to go through the potato. So you want to come to about this much, right? So you turn it, and then so this is stuffed potato. At this point, take the small paring knife and just cut off the insides. So this is easier. You can obviously do it with a knife. If you have this gadget, it's much easier. If you don't, use the small knife to do this. So here you go. So you can see I have a hole in the middle to stuff. So I've scooped out the inside of the potato and I'll stuff it with the paneer stuffing. So I have all of these pieces. What I'll do with this is I will chop it fine and use this in the stuffing as well. Heated the oil. I'll fry the potatoes in this oil. Fry the potatoes till golden brown. Inside is golden. So we'll turn it around. So this needs a little bit of more time. So this one, yeah, we think it needs a little bit more time. So we'll fry it till a little bit more golden. Okay, so these are done. So what I'll do is I'll take them out and put it in here, and I'll put some salt in these, and then we'll marinate it. Okay, so these are done. So what I'll do is I'll take them out and put it in here, and I'll put some salt in these, and then we'll marinate it in this mixture. I have this pan heating. I want to add 1 tablespoon of mustard oil to this. Add to this 1.5 teaspoon of ginger and 1.5 teaspoon of garlic. This is a medium heat, so for just a few seconds So to this I want to add the chopped potatoes. So these are the scoops, the insides of the potatoes that we had scooped out. I'm going to put a little bit of salt here. this for about 3-4 minutes. Potatoes are getting soft, so maybe just a minute or so. I want to make sure that the potatoes are fully cooked. It has a little bit of bite, but you know, that will get cooked as I put it into the oven. So I'm fine with this. At this point I want to shut off the gas, and then to this I want to add the paneer. Mix it. And we're not cooking it, we're just making sure that it's fully mixed. And then we'll add the green chilies, the Chat Masala, I didn't find Papadam, so I used some tortilla chips and I crushed it, so that's what I'm going to use. And then half the coriander leaves, and then salt. And then I'll put a little bit of salt, and then I'll check if it needs more, then we'll add more. But at this point I'm going to mix it thoroughly, and then we'll taste it. I think it needs a little bit of salt, and I want to add a little bit of Chat Masala to this, a little more, because it's a little bland. If you want, you can add a little bit of heat if you want that. It's your choice, right? So I just want to add a little bit of Chat Masala to this, maybe half a teaspoon, and then put half a teaspoon of salt. At this point, the stuffing is cold enough, and we can stuff this into the potatoes. Let's stuff the potatoes. So I'll be using my hand. So I washed it with soap and water. Make sure that it's clean before I touch the food. So I'll take each piece and I will stuff it. So I'll show you one more. It's still hot, but it's not unbearable. I've stuffed the potatoes. I'll bake this in the oven, but before that, you know, I want to spray a little bit of pan so that it doesn't stick. And then I will put, you know, make this marinade, put this marinade over the potatoes nicely so that it's fully covered, and then whatever extra marinade is there, we will put it on top. And then what we will do at that point is keep this marinated for about half an hour, and then we'll come back and we'll bake it in the oven. Make sure to cover the potatoes with the extra marinade. So that's how it looks after the marinade. We'll keep this for about 20-25 minutes and then we'll put it in the oven, 350 degrees. This is ready to put into a 350 degree oven. So we'll do it for about 20-25 minutes. Potatoes are out of the oven, and at this point I want to put a little bit of butter. So I melted a little bit of butter. So I'll put that on top of this. So that will give it a beautiful smell. So that's about a tablespoon of butter. And then I will garnish that with chopped coriander. And we'll serve it with the tomato saar and some handmade chapatis or roti or Indian flatbread. Thank you for watching. Today is Monday. We will come back to you tomorrow with another recipe. Have a great day and bon appetit.